In Tampa, a resident experienced an extraordinary event late one night. Their doorbell camera, usually capturing mundane nocturnal activities, recorded something quite unexpected near their gate. An alligator casually strolling by. The sight was so unexpected that the homeowner, deeply shocked by the encounter, now makes it a point to check their camera footage every morning. It's a situation that begs the question: how would you feel or react if you were to find such a surprising visitor near your home? On the night of March 7th, 2019, a chilling incident was captured on the house's doorbell camera. The footage showed a man on the front porch pouring the contents of a yellow fuel container right in front of the door. He then tried to ignite the fuel with a lighter. But his efforts were in vain. The fuel, which turned out to be diesel rather than the more flammable gasoline, did not catch fire. If the man had used gasoline, the situation could have been disastrously different, potentially endangering the house and himself. Inside the house at that time were a mother and her 2 children. Upon seeing the footage, the mother promptly contacted the police. The perpetrator, who lived just across the street, was later apprehended by the authorities. The woman claimed she had no acquaintance with the man and was baffled as to why he would target her family. When questioned, the man's explanation was bizarre. He claimed he was trying to eliminate a ghost, suggesting he might have been under the influence of a substance. He faced serious charges, including attempted homicide and arson. In the video, a young woman steps out into her backyard to gather her laundry, unaware that something eerie and unexplained was observing her. This unsettling discovery led the family to seek answers from their neighbors, but much to their dismay, the neighbors were just as perplexed, leaving everyone questioning the nature of this mysterious presence. The video features a homeowner discussing an incident that occurred when he returned home late one night. He describes a moment where he believed he saw something move quickly in front of him towards the other side of the bushes. Initially, he dismissed it as his imagination. However, upon rewatching the footage the next day, he reconsidered what it might have been. What is your opinion on what this could have been? In September 2018, Jeff Null shared a video on his channel titled, "Man Trying to Enter My Home in the Middle of the Night." The footage shows a disturbing scene from 6:13 to 6:33, where a man approaches the front door of a house, seemingly trying to find a way inside. The situation doesn't appear overly threatening. However, the tension escalates as the man begins to tamper with the doorknob while talking incoherently. Though some of his words are partially intelligible, much of what he says remains unclear. The homeowner intervenes, calling out from a window and threatening to contact the police.
Okay, I was just looking for my dog, Fido. Whoa. You don't have to get all like that and stuff, honey. You know, we could be friends.
The intruder responds with a bizarre excuse, claiming he was looking for his dog foe and even suggesting friendship with the homeowner, before disappearing into the night. This video left Jeff Null and viewers puzzled about the stranger's intentions, especially considering what might have happened had he gained entry into the house. In a quiet neighborhood in Bowling Green, Ohio, an unusual event took place one night in August 2023. A man wearing a mask is seen ringing a doorbell before swiftly running away. Initially, the incident might seem like a mere prank, commonly known as ding-dong ditch, which many homeowners have experienced. However, a closer look at the footage reveals a more eerie detail. The man doesn't actually leave the scene. He stands in the middle of the street, staring back at the door in a disturbing manner. Woken up by the doorbell, the homeowner descends the stairs and, upon seeing the figure ominously staring from the street, immediately calls the police. The following day, the Bowling Green Police Department uploaded the video to Facebook, seeking help from the community to identify the masked intruder. This post prompted other local residents to report similar experiences in the days before the video was uploaded. Despite these efforts, the identity and motives of the man remained a mystery, as he was never identified by the police. What would you think if you witnessed the following event? Captured by an astonished observer, this unusual video was taken in a residential driveway. Despite multiple viewings, it remains unclear what caused the incident. Could it be that the left tire suffered a dramatic blowout, or did something collide with the car? Regrettably, the footage does not offer any clarification. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and theories on what might have happened. A Twitter user recounted a troubling experience where their doorbell camera repeatedly recorded a suspicious figure lurking outside their apartment continuously for a month. This occurred despite the user's efforts to involve the authorities, who did little to address the situation.
in one clip.
In one of the clips, the individual is heard speaking. But the words are unclear. Although the person's motives were unclear, their unsettling behavior suggested ill intentions. Viewers were advised to remain alert, with warnings that the individual might reappear. It is not known whether these incidents are still happening, but it is hoped that they have stopped. The subsequent video, uploaded on Reddit by a father who was alarmed, recounts his experience of waking up one night due to a notification from his outdoor security camera. This eerie event, which he captured, it involved an individual dressed as a clown who initially stared into the camera and then approached the house, causing considerable unease among the residents. Despite efforts, the identity of the person remained unknown, but the memory of the incident is still vivid for the family. The same clown reappeared at the house, this time opting to approach the back door. This raised questions about the individual's motives and mental state. What are your thoughts on this unsettling series of events? This footage was recorded by a Ring doorbell camera and involves Stephen Vroos, a man who has been causing trouble for his neighbors for over 2 years. The owner of the doorbell camera, Stephen Passad, is disabled and strives for a peaceful life with his family and caretakers. However, his turbulent neighbor has frequently been spotted at Stephen's home, apparently attempting to damage his camera. The situation escalates as Groves, increasingly losing his sanity, begins to actively attack the camera, leaving the Stephen family in fear as they witness these events on their phones. From the reasons behind Groves' actions are unclear. He has been placed under a curfew and convicted of 3 harassment charges, also being responsible for compensating the damage to Stephen Passad's property. Despite these measures, Groves continues to harass his neighbor, raising concerns about potential further escalation. Peach Assassin 99 claims to reside in a house that she believes is haunted. She shared an experience where something in the house pulled her hair during the previous night. Her disbelief was challenged only after she reviewed the footage of the incident. Following her account, numerous individuals in the comments section have expressed their conviction that her house is indeed haunted. This incident was recounted by a father who experienced a harrowing situation when 2 armed intruders entered his family home. He was especially fearful for his children, who were instructed to stay calm and get down on the floor.
Hey, who's in my house? I got you on camera.
The cops are on the way.
The cops are on their way.
My
My neighbors are there. They're calling the cops right now. Y'all better get out of my house. Y'all better get out of my house now.
Thankfully,
The father subsequently gained control of the speaker system connected to their Ring camera and used it to confront the intruders. Fortunately, no one was injured, and the police arrived shortly afterward. Nonetheless, the event was a deeply unsettling experience for everyone involved. During the early hours of one September night in 2021, around 3 a.m., a homeowner was startled by an unusual knock on his door. He checked his doorbell camera using his phone and saw two people, seemingly teenagers, claiming affiliation with the Columbus Police Department, CPD.
Can I help you?
CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions.
I'm sorry?
CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. May you please step to the front door, please?
CPD.
Yes, this is CPD. We would like you to step to the door, please.
Can I see a badge?
We would like you to step to the door, please, sir. I don't have to show you my badge, sir.
In the footage, it was evident that the person leading the duo was armed. The house sitter engaged with the armed individual via the doorbell camera's speaker, seeking to verify his identity. The man's inability to produce a badge solidified the homeowner's doubts about his legitimacy as a police officer. Aware of the danger, the homeowner prudently chose not to open the door and instead called the actual police to alert them about the armed persons outside his home. These individuals made a second attempt to coax the homeowner into opening the door.
CPD, open the door.
Failing in their endeavor, they swiftly departed the area prior to the arrival of the real police officers. The intentions of these dubious characters are still unclear. While there is a suspicion that their objective might have been to rob the homeowner once the door was opened, the possibility of more malevolent motives cannot be completely ignored. Unfortunately, the police have been unable to identify the individuals, leaving the true purpose of their visit shrouded in mystery. The video captures a harrowing scene where a visibly distressed woman frantically knocks on the front door of a residence. Her anxious behavior is noticeable as she frequently looks back. The reason for her distress becomes apparent when a man approaches, grabs her forcefully, and directs her to get into a nearby car. Throughout this disturbing encounter, the woman's pleas for the man to stop are audible. Following the incident, the man appearing in the footage was identified as Viktor Kucic, a 20-year-old. He is currently facing charges for third-degree felony kidnapping. That concludes our journey into the paranormal today. Each clip deepens the mystery. Are they real or not? If you loved these ghostly stories, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Stay ready for the unexplained, and until next time, farewell from the ghostly world on camera.